को भाई पानी दे यार, ऑफिस की लिफ्ट बंद होगी। ये ले। अबे एक सेकेंड, तेरा ऑफिस तो फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे है। भाई फर्स्ट फ्लोर नहीं, फर्स्ट फ्लोर है, गिन के 20 सीढ़ी है। पकड़ा बॉटल वापस। Do you feel tired after doing a small task? Or you wake up not feeling fresh? Or you prefer sitting all the time? Don't worry, as in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 real reasons why you feel a lack of energy and how to fix it. So without any further delay, let's get started. Hello friends, welcome to FitTuber. Consider an example of your car. You insert the key into the ignition, but it doesn't start. Now if you check and find that the battery is low, you have successfully identified the real reason. You charge the battery and your car is rolling again. Basically, when you know the reason behind the problem, its solution becomes a cakewalk. And fatigue is not merely a psychological problem. So let's talk about 5 actual reasons why you always feel tired. Number 5, you are overeating. Why do we eat? To feel energized. But if you feel lazy after eating, then most likely you have overeaten. It's not that body doesn't tell you. In fact, when your body is actually full, it tries to notify, but just like those IRCTC OTPs, these notifications come late. When we overeat or constantly munch on things, the body has to spend a lot of its energy digesting it. As a result, the energy reservoirs deplete and we feel low and sluggish. On the flip side, if you eat at fairly fixed times and keep the meals light, you will feel energized almost instantly. Eat the last chapati only if you can eat one more. Try this. Just for one day, willingly keep the portion size of your meals lesser and you will be surprised how full of energy you will be on that day. According to Ayurveda, if you feel a lack of energy, reduce heavy foods like cheese, cream, nut butters, black urad dal, paranthas and other deep fried foods. A practical way to keep the body light naturally is to practice intermittent fasting. It's not a new age thing, but we Indians have always been following it. Even today in rural India, people finish their dinner by 7 p.m. and eat their breakfast the next morning at 10 a.m. This keeps the body in a fasted state for 15 hours. In sync with nature's clock, by practicing intermittent fasting like this, the body gets enough time to rejuvenate itself. Number 4, your sleep quality is poor. Does it happen to you that even after sleeping for 8 hours, you don't feel like waking up in the morning? You are already feeling tired. You hit that snooze button. You are yawning. If yes, then your sleep quality is low. But wait, how did this happen? Probably you are not sleeping at the right time. It doesn't matter when you sleep as long as you sleep enough. Don't believe this. It's a myth. It does matter when you sleep. Modern studies and Ayurveda both consider 10 p.m. to 12 midnight as precious hours for sleep. You might have heard the phrase, an hour before midnight is worth 2 after. So try to wind up early. Certain foods, especially coffee, hinder your sleep quality. The weird thing about caffeine is that it has a half-life of about 6 hours. This means that if at 4 p.m. you had the last cup of coffee, at 10 p.m. there still will be half a cup of coffee in you. And at 4 a.m., a quarter cup of coffee will be still present in your system. Now this little caffeine doesn't let you go deep into sleep. So it's best to avoid coffee after 12 noon. Eating heavy dinners is another common reason that messes up sleep quality. Obviously, at night our body expects rest. But a heavy meal puts an undue load on it, which is why it has to work to digest it. This is why even after sleeping for 8 long hours, you just don't feel rested. Number 3, you are inactive. How do most of us spend most of the time of our day? No prizes for guessing that. Sitting. Be it on the bed, in the car, on the chair, on the couch, on the bed, we are sitting all day. Prolonged sittings make the body weak and tired. Don't forget to take short breaks. Considering our current lifestyle, daily exercise is non-negotiable. But many people think that if we are already tired, won't exercising make us more exhausted? Well, it's quite the opposite. Just as not using the brain makes it dull, not moving the body makes it lethargic. It's proven today that when we keep the body active, our heart pumps more blood, more oxygen and nutrients reach the organs, more mitochondria is produced in the cells, which creates more energy. As a result, our baseline energies increase. It's like if without exercise, the starting energy to do any given task is 10 units, with exercise, the starting energy would be 24 units. And you need not make exercise a big task. Just 15 to 20 minutes of moderate intensity exercise spike your energy levels. Even modern studies vouch for the same. You can go for 2 to 3 quick sprints or 10 minutes of jumping jacks. You can do light strength training at home. You can do Surya Namaskars. You can hit the gym. Anything that gives your body that boost. And believe me, it would be even smarter to do it in the morning so that you have an energetic kickstart to the day. Number 2, you lack prana. The life energy that keeps the body strong and alive is termed Pran Shakti or simply prana. We all have experienced low pranic energy while recovering from a fever. Even though all is well, but we still don't feel up to the mark. The yogic system gives utmost importance to eating high pranic foods. If we eat junk, we can't expect it to strengthen the bodily tissues. Refrigerating cooked food and then reheating it reduces its pranic energy. Meat is dead and it can't make us feel lively. Basically, any food which is made and kept begins to lack prana like a tap wantonly kept open. The keyword is fresh. A serving of fresh seasonal fruits, fresh juice, freshly cooked homely meals supply the body with high pranic energy. Another major cause that sucks the Pran Shakti from our body like a deflating balloon is stress. More than often, instead of physical exhaustion, it is the emotional and mental stress that takes a toll on our body. It can be the stress in a relationship, tension at the workplace, financial instability, or social isolation. Can you walk more empty-handed or with loads of luggage? You know the answer. These stresses are loads that we carry throughout the day, depleting our pranic energy. So how to increase prana? There are 3 major sources of Pran Shakti: air, sun and ground. The fastest replenisher of these is the air. Just spend 15 minutes doing pranayama, preferably in an open space in the morning. Your body will be energized almost instantly. The next time you feel tired, pause and take a few deep breaths. You will feel a sudden gush of energy. That's the power of prana. Number 1, you have low blood count. Sometimes we are doing almost everything, but still that tiredness doesn't seem to go away. Now this could be due to low blood count. This essentially means that you have a low number of healthy red blood cells to carry oxygen to the body tissues. And without adequate oxygen, be sure that you can't feel energetic. Ayurvedic scriptures list some foods which are highly effective in increasing the number of red blood cells. Out of all, I have chosen 3. One is dry dates milk, the second is beetroot carrot juice, and the third is pomegranate. You need not include all these in your diet. Just choose one of these and consume it daily for 30 days. Blood count will be the least of your worries. You can test this by getting a blood test done before and after. To quickly summarize, avoid overeating. Eat 1 chapati less than usual. Reduce the intake of heavy foods. Practice intermittent fasting to keep your body light naturally. Avoid low pranic foods and eat fresh food which is full of Pran Shakti. Stress is an energy drainer. Take out 15 minutes to do yogic pranayama. Do not sit for prolonged periods. Take short breaks. Find 15 to 20 minutes to exercise, preferably in the morning. Focus on your sleep quality. 10 p.m. to 12 midnight are precious hours for sleep. Avoid caffeine after 12 noon and heavy dinners as they don't let you go deep into sleep. Include foods that increase your blood count. If you take charge and follow all that we have discussed in this video, you will have no reason to feel worn out and drained. You will have much more energy using which you can accomplish all that you have ever wanted. This is the promise of evidence-based modern science and ancient Ayurvedic scriptures. Did this video add value? If yes, then please hit that like button. If you are looking for a toxin-free hair mask in the Indian market, then you can check out Mamaearth's Argan hair mask. Enriched with argan, avocado oil and milk protein, it is made from 100% toxin-free ingredients without any artificial fragrance. The company recommends it for men and women of all hair types. To use it, part your hair in two halves. Take a generous amount of the hair mask and apply it evenly from root to tip. Leave the mask on for 15 to 20 minutes before washing it off with a sulfate-free shampoo. For extra dry and frizzy hair, use it twice a week. To buy Mamaearth's Argan hair mask, click on the link down in the description box. Do not forget to apply the special discount coupon to get 21% off on your order. I highly recommend that you check out this video where I talk about how you can wake up early every single day and not feel miserable. My name is Vivek. I thank you so much for watching.